Are you ready?
Yes, go.
Okay, so I'm going to be baking. I'm not actually baking because it doesn't go in the oven or the stove or anything like that. But I'm going to be baking Chocotorta from Argentina. It's a chocolate cake of sorts, but not in the way that you would think it is. So you can see it's a really popular birthday dessert. And it's really simple because it's just made with these chocolate biscuits or cookies. And we're using these today, but usually there's a different brand. I don't remember the name. It was like Chocolatina, I think, is the name of the brand.
I think that's right.
Argentina. Mm-hmm. But we can't find it, or it was out of stock. So we got these, which are, I believe, basically the same
They're
thing.
essentially
They're
the same.
basically the same.
It's
the same shape.
It's a thinner, square, crispy-ish chocolate cookie.
So yeah, that's what that is, and basically it's gonna get dunked in chocolate, or not chocolate, coffee and Kahlua mixture, and then layered, and then covered in this frosting that we're gonna make, and then that's it. It's just, and that's it, and then you freeze it for a while. So,
Maisie is watching. Hi, Maisie.
Cool. So that's
Maisie
all
waved.
that's going on. Hello. So that's all that's going on. So it's really easy. So I'm just gonna set these aside for now and put this over here or back there. So I have this.
What is this?
Dulce de leche. It's milk caramel.
Yum.
It's made from
Milk.
as opposed to butter caramel, which in my opinion is way better. I wouldn't call myself a hater, but I'm not a huge fan of dulce de leche. I think it's fine, but I think in terms of like other caramel, it's way better in my opinion.
Are we using the whole jar?
Yes.
Nice.
As much as we can get out of here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty hard because it doesn't want to come out because it's sticky like caramel.
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Thanks. This is actually a super popular thing to eat in Argentina. Like, it's basically in every dessert and pastry and stuff, sweet pastry, because it's just very popular there. I remember it being pretty popular in, my hands are gonna get covered in this, pretty popular in Ecuador too. But I think in Argentina it's just like, it's just insane. They will just like eat it, like straight up as a dessert.
Hell yeah.
So I wanted whatever I did to be something with dulce de leche, and this was the most fun that I found. Again, this is like an interesting recipe because you can't really buy it. It's like purely something that people make at home for their birthdays or whatever. So you can't like go to a store and pick it out. So it's kind of hard for like tourists to eat, I guess. Like,
you gotta
if
make
they
it.
Want to. I feel like big spoonfuls of dulce de leche are really good, but it's just kind of a very, like, if you compare it to buttered caramel, it's just not as potent, I guess. Like, it doesn't have like a super like, oh my god, flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's very subtle, and yeah, I don't know.
Did you say what was already in the bowl?
Cream cheese, 2 blocks of it.
Mm-hmm. Slightly softened.
Yep. So now I believe I'm just blending it. I mean, there's really not much here. Oh, I was supposed to cream the cream cheese first, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'll go into the same place.
Yum.
Yeah, it looks pretty good already.
It's like a
It smells really good.
It's like a caramel cream cheese frosting.
Yeah.
So how mixed do you want this to be?
For like, I don't know. I'm just speeding it for a few minutes. You can answer her.
Can you hear things in the recording?
Just
During-
yell.
So Sam asked, by the way, hi Sam. It doesn't say you were here, which is weird. Sam asked, is this a cake? And kind of. I'll give a better answer once this is done, but the answer is kind of.
Sorry if that got on there.
All good.
So yeah, it's almost done. It's pretty smooth now.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm gonna try it. I think it's, yeah, that's really light. Okay.
So Sam said, oh, I didn't know since I started watching just when she was
It's
mixing.
really good.
And your mom is here. She says hi.
Hello.
And yeah, so this is, so what you missed was
I'm
basically,
gonna give Brendan some.
ooh. That's delicious. Sam says hi. So you missed dulce de leche and cream cheese being mixed together.
That's what this is. It's really good.
And yeah, basically, so it's a cake, kind of. Basically, we're gonna take these tea biscuits, these little chocolate cookies,
Right now.
soak them in a mixture of coffee and Kahlua. And then that's gonna be like the base. Then we're gonna put some of this frosting on, and then we're gonna do that 2 more times to create layers of cookie frosting, cookie frosting, cookie frosting. And yeah, it's gonna be delicious.
Yes. And I think that it will be easier to do that if I put the frosting in a bag.
Nice.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Sam says, typing one-handed since I have a sleeping kitty wrapped around my other arm. That's very cute.
I have to find my rubber spatula and I never know where it is. I'll find it. Don't worry, everybody.
I hope your kitty is doing well.
You know what I need to do is put this over with a bowl.
It also says John's here. I don't know why it's not giving me the option to wave at people. It's very sad.
Kind of like a tall
Hi,
thing.
John.
I don't have a tall thing.
What's a tall thing?
This kind of will work, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that trick and I haven't ever tried it, but it seems like way easier than trying to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I think this will be easier to get it onto the cake instead of just like hoping,
Yeah.
like spreading it around manually would be really annoying. So there's some cream cheese that we didn't get to at the bottom, but that's fine, whatever.
It's still so sticky.
Yeah. It's pretty sticky. It's like really light though, which is good. I think it's gonna be easy to spread around.
Yeah.
Just
But yeah, I mean, it's 50%
Caramel
almost
sauce.
caramel, so
it's caramel.
yeah, yeah.
It's just not like, it's not buttered caramel. Buttered caramel. For some reason I can't say that word. I don't know why. That's probably good enough.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can-
boop, and then it's just
Ta-da.
like that. Isn't that beautiful?
Very nice. You got a bag of frosting.
do. I have a bag. So I'll put that down for future use.
Sweet.
So now that that's a thing that's happened,
We move on to the coffee.
yeah, and I need to add the Kahlua into that. And it says like 2 tablespoons. I'm kind of just gonna go for it a little bit.
Oh my god.
That's about 1, I think. I think that's about 2. I gotta have a sip.
Yeah, Erica
I
tried.
fucking love Kahlua. Oh my god.
Erica-
It's like the best thing I've ever had.
It's very good. Neither of us had it straight before, and it's very yummy.
I've only ever had it in mixed drinks. Like, I knew I liked it because I had it in mixed drinks. But I just didn't think, like, I didn't, you know. I don't know.
Mix that bad boy around a bit. And so this is...
Gotta take a tack. I gotta taste this.
Sam says, I want to eat that frosting. Please tell me you'll use the rest.
I'll probably just eat it. There's not, you know. So...
Yeah, we'll see how much of it gets used. We got these nice little chocolate biscuits.
Yep. And we'll see, I don't know how many we're gonna use, but basically they just get submerged and then put, like...
Yep, and we're just making a layer.
Yep. Oh my god, that's perfect.
Haha.
Wow, that's insane.
Sick.
Wow. That's so, oh my god.
That's nice.
That goes on r/oddly satisfying, I
Yeah.
think. Like, perfectly. How is that so perfect? That's insane. So yeah, there's a lot of just like this going on. I wish I knew about Argentina so I could just talk about it. I know that it's interesting because I think, no, I don't want to say something wrong. Never mind, don't listen to me.
It's a country in South America.
It is a country, that is for sure.
People live there.
People live there. It's about it. No, I'm just kidding.
If you want, I could read from the book.
Yeah, you should probably do that. Because this is basically the entire thing. It's just dunking cookies. And then... God, look at how perfect of a fit that is.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Hopefully it fits the other way, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Argentina. Oh my god, there's so many pages.
Yeah, Argentina is a... this one's falling. That's okay. I think it can fall apart a little bit.
Okay, Argentina. It's apparent why Argentina has long held travelers in awe. Tango, gauchos, football.
Oh my god. Look at that.
Wow.
That's... Okay, no, I'm taking a picture of this and I'm posting it on the subreddit. Like, you know what I mean?
There's also r/perfect fit.
Yeah, no, I'm literally putting, like, that's insane.
That's great.
Okay. I'll have to do it on your phone, but then I will,
Gauchos, Patagonia, the Andes. The classics alone make a wanderlust cocktail. So there's their capital is Buenos Aires. Their population is 43 million. And their official language is Spanish. So.
Where's your photos? I need your camera.
So what? Your mom
I gotta
says.
take a picture of this. This is insane.
Your mom says, "Yum, that looks good." So let's look at some pictures and stuff while Erica does that. So the picture you see here is Iguazu Falls. The peaceful Rio Iguazu
That looks good.
flowing through the jungle between Argentina and Brazil, plunges suddenly over a basalt cliff in a spectacular display of sound and fury that is truly one of the planet's most awe-inspiring sights. Iguazu's falls are a primal experience for the senses. The roar, the spray, and the sheer volume of water will live forever in your memory. But it's not just the waterfalls. The jungly national parks that contain them offer a romantic backdrop and fine wildlife watching opportunities. That looks beautiful. But Erica is getting onto some frosting.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go use the other scissors because those don't cut anything. I'll be right back. You can show Polly.
I'll show some pets. Hi, Polly. You've come to visit, so you can be a part of Polly Pet Time. Hi, kitty. And Kylam is jealous, so he's coming to say hello, too.
This cut horribly, but it's fine because I'm not frosting a cake.
Yeah. Hi, Kylam.
I'm ready.
Okay. Also, with those scissors, if it doesn't cut, I would suggest trying to flip them over because they're weirdly picky about that. Your mom says, Kylam. He's a good dog. So the goal here is just cover it in a layer of frosting, right?
Okay, I don't want to do too much. I'm doing a lot, so I kind of want to do it in like thirds, maybe. Because why don't we use this? It doesn't have to be like ridiculously thick or anything.
Yeah, we're gonna do this 3 times.
I just want to have enough to last to the end, which I think I do because that looks like about a third.
And we have a little bit left over too.
Yeah. Yes, I hope he is too. Kylam, come here, bud. Come here, bud. He's going off, and we don't trust him because he had an accident the other day, and that's bad boy behavior. And we don't tolerate that in this house. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Okay, that's gonna bother me though. Come on. There we go.
Perfect. Now we do it again.
Yep. So, is there anything else about Argentina? Or?
I mean, yeah, there's a whole lot of things. Cementerio de la Recloeta. A veritable city of the dead. Buenos Aires' top tourist attractions not to be missed. Lined up along small streets.
Can you show it? That would be cool if you show the attraction. I don't know if they show it.
Yes, there's a picture. I'm going to read it and then I'll show them. Lined up along small streets are hundreds of old crypts, each uniquely carved from marble, granite, and concrete, decorated with stained glass, stone angels, and religious icons. Small plants and trees grow in fissures, while feral cats slink between tombs. Some of which lie in various stages of decay. It's a photogenic wonderland, and if there's a strange beauty in death, you'll find it in spades here. Sam says, not in your Christian household. Accidents are not allowed.
What's not allowed?
Accidents.
Oh yeah, not in my Christian household, no. That's why we have to be careful. But he's laying on his bed now, so it's fine.
Yeah, so this is a picture of what it looks like. That seems really cool. Just a lot of very beautiful stonework and a very interesting scene.
Wow. That's gone too.
Nice.
Perfect.
One box for 2 layers.
Yep. So we have quite a lot of these, so oops, but
yeah.
That's all that came. We had to order them online and
Yeah, just for clarity, this is 3 boxes. We're gonna use 1.5. We had to buy 6.
Yeah.
So there's 3 more of those.
This is like the simplest thing in the world to make though. Like you know what I mean? It's just so easy, so
yeah, if you get the ingredients together, you just throw them all.
We could literally just come back and just make it again, provided it's good, which I can't imagine it won't be. So
it's chocolate cookies soaked in coffee and alcohol with caramel frosting on it. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
So then we have the food scene. Believe the hype. Argentine beef is some of the best in the world. Eat, drink, and be merry at one of the country's thousands of parias.
I think I have.
I can't roll my R's, or I would. Steak restaurants, where a leisurely meal can include waiters pouring Malbec and serving up slabs of tasty steaks. But there's so much more in Buenos Aires. Closed-door restaurants, pop-up restaurants, and molecular gastronomy have all become buzzwords in Argentina's...
Gastronomy.
Have all become buzzwords in Argentina's capital city, where you can also find nearly any kind of exotic ethnic cuisine. Your mom says, I could tear that up, and Sam said, same.
The cake?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty delicious looking, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Up next, we have Glacier Perito Moreno. As glaciers go, Perito Moreno is one of the most dynamic and accessible on the planet. But what makes it exceptional is its constant advance. Up to 2 meters per day. Wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Its slow but constant motion creates incredible suspense as building-sized icebergs cowl from the face and spectacularly crash into Lago Argentino. You can get very close to the action via an extended network of steel catwalks and platforms. A typical way to cap off the day is with a huge steak dinner back in El Calafate. So, for a picture, wow, this very cool-looking glacier. That's got to be awesome to see in person. Oh, and real quick, here is a picture of a map of Argentina. Nice and simple, right down the most of the bottom half of South America, but you know, you got Chile right there, and Paraguay, Brazil, etc. But Argentina's got a pretty good chunk. It's a big place.
It is huge. Oh, I hope it talks about like the very tip of it. I'm sure it does because there's a number there.
We just gotta get there.
Uh-oh. Some of these are broken,
Oh,
so I'm gonna ignore them.
Yeah, just get rid of those. We have so many, we might as well use the good ones.
Yeah.
So, up next is hiking in the Fitzroy Range. With rugged wilderness and shark-toothed summits, the Fitzroy Range is the trekking capital of Argentina. Experienced mountain climbers may suffer on its windswept and tough world-class routes, but the beautiful hiking trails are surprisingly easy and accessible, and park rangers help orient every traveler who comes into the area. Once on the trail, the most stunning views are just a day hike from town. Not bad for those who want to reward their sweat equity with a craft beer at
That sounds good.
At El Shelton's nearby La Cerveceria brewpub.
For some reason, Argentina reminds me of like a South American Switzerland.
Why?
Because there's a bunch of hiking, like really tall mountains, and then you like come back and you relax with like
Alcohol.
food and drink. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's just how I've always imagined like Switzerland. I'm
That's
probably
funny.
crazy though. They also both have cows.
True. So,
there you go.
Next up is wine tasting around Mendoza. With so much fantastic wine on offer, it's tempting just to pull up a bar stool and work your way through a list. But getting out there and seeing how the grapes are grown and processed is almost as enjoyable as sampling the finished product. The best news is that wine tasting in Argentina isn't just for wine snobs. There's a tour to meet every budget. From DIY bike tours for backpackers to tasting and accommodation packages at exclusive wineries.
God, I would love to go there.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to go to Argentina.
Your mom asked, what's the flavor of the frosting again? And Sam replied, caramel.
It's caramel. It's dulce de leche mixed with cream cheese, and that's literally it.
Yep, very, very simple, very delicious.
And that's it. I could keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Like...
Your mom said, caramel, coffee, and chocolate. Geez, yum.
I'm wondering if I should keep going. I have room for another layer.
Well, you're supposed to do at least one more layer of frosting.
I want to see how much frosting I have left over. Because I feel like I have enough. I have a lot.
Yeah, you could probably do another layer after this.
I'm going to.
Hell yeah. We're gonna make a tall boy.
It's getting less and less beautiful. Like I'm just like pouring it on there.
Sam says, I should just move in and they can make me all the good stuff. So not fair. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are vacancies.
I'm pretty sure
here.
We literally asked you to move in next door like every day.
Yeah. So please do. We will reward you with sweets.
The frosting's getting thin, but I think I can pull some from there if I need to.
Your mom says same, and then Sam said stuck here in the South and shit. Everyone just needs to move to Marlboro.
I wish
and then everyone will be happy.
To Marlboro. I wish they would.
Mm-hmm. We could all play D&D in person.
Yeah.
Could use all my miniatures that I've been sitting on forever. Be a good time. Okay. Next up.
Scoop to add to this corner. See how nice that is?
That is nice. Next up is Ushuaia, the end of the earth.
Oh, yeah.
Location, location, location.
Lego.
Wedged between the Beagle Channel and the snow-capped Marshall Range, this bustling port is the final scrap.
The Beagle Channel?
The Beagle Channel. The Beagle Channel.
The Beagle Channel?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Your mom says that would be fun, and I agree. You guys should move.
You really should.
But, this bustling port is the final scrap of civilization seen by Antarctica-bound boats. But more than the end of the earth, Ushuaia is a crossroads for big commerce and adventure. Snow sports brighten the frozen winters, and long summer days mean hiking and biking until the wee hours. Happening restaurants, boisterous bars, and welcoming B&Bs mean you'll want to tuck in and call this port home for a few days. That sounds so cool.
Everything about Argentina is cool.
Mm-hmm. How did I get my miniatures? So I can, when we're not doing this, I can send you a picture of them at some point, but I have a big kit of them that I bought as like a starter set, and they're from, I think it's Arknite, but I can find it at some point, but they're flat plastic ones, so rather than being like 3D little statues, they're basically just pieces of plastic that are two-sided, and it has like the front and then the back of a monster. And you put them into little plastic things that hold them up. Works really well. It was like $50 and I got like 100 miniatures, which was great.
Use these.
And then I also I have a now it's probably like out of date and old and mediocre, but I have a 3D printer that works well enough. And if I ever had a use for it, I'd love to upgrade it because there's a lot better ones now. But I've 3D printed some number of miniatures that are pretty nice. We haven't really painted any of them just because we don't play. But
I painted one of mine, but we're not even playing that campaign anymore.
Yeah, so
it's really sad.
That's something where I would absolutely get because there are like those resin 3D printers that are like super high detail and stuff. I would love to start making minis again because it's really fun. Beautiful. And it's basically free after you spend a couple $100 on a printer, which sucks, but then you have infinite printing because the plastic is super cheap. Ellie Gordon is watching. Hi, Ellie. But yeah, I could talk for a long time about D&D stuff, but back to Argentina.
Yep, because we're almost done with this.
Mm-hmm. We have Ruta de los Siete Lagos. A journey of extraordinary beauty, the Ruta de los Siete Lagos, 7 Lakes route, is a not-to-be-missed road trip. Your vehicular adventure winds through lush forests, past waterfalls and dramatic mountain scenery, and skirts the various crystal blue lakes that give it its name. Stop for a picnic and go swimming, fishing, and camping. You can also bus it in a couple hours or bike it in a few days. Experiencing this gorgeous route is a decision you won't regret. Next up is skiing at Las Leñas. Hitting the slopes at Las Leñas isn't just about making the scene, although there is that. This mountain has the most varied terrain, the most days of powder per year, and some of the fastest and most modern lift equipment in the country. Splash out for some on-mountain accommodations, or choose from a variety of more reasonably priced options just down the road.
No, why are you no, get out there.
Whatever you do, if you're a snow bunny and you're here in season, mark this one on your itinerary in big red letters. Outside the ski season, Las Leñas is also attempting to attract summer visitors who enjoy week-long packages, offering activities such as mountain biking, horseback riding, and hiking. Man, that sounds great. Yeah, Polly's...
I want a horseback ride in South America so bad, in the mountains so bad. I didn't get to do it when I was there, and I'm so sad about it.
Yeah, we'll have to one day.
For real, I really want to go back and go to the mountains.
Sam's laughing at Polly photobombing in the corner. And
Thanks.
Ellie says, I want to go skiing at Las Leñas. Yes, it sounds fantastic.
I want some extra.
And the last interesting thing there is, or not the last interesting thing, But the last one on the list here.
The only other interesting thing.
Yeah, there are exactly 10 interesting things in all of Argentina.
That's it.
Another interesting thing in Argentina, and the last one on the list, is Argentina's northwest holds its most venerable colonial settlements, and none is more lovely than Salta. This beautiful city, which was founded in 1582,
I'm just eating this now.
is set in a fertile valley that acts as a gateway to the impressive Andean Cordillera not far beyond. Postcard pretty churches, a sociable plaza, and a wealth of noble buildings give it a laid-back historical ambiance that endears it to all who visit. Add in great museums, a lively folkloric music scene, and some of the country's most appealing lodging options, as well as a fistful of attractions within easy reach. That's one impressive place. That does sound pretty cool. Also, just to throw something in there, I know that I'm pretty sure I learned in like a Spanish class in high school, and they mentioned this in kind of the intro paragraph, was that there are gauchos, which are like South American cowboys. And I've seen, there are places you can go and get like a tour of that sort of thing and see the gauchos and stuff. That just sounds fun. Just some vibe. And so the final step that Erica's doing now is putting some cocoa powder on top, just as like a nice little flair.
I kind of want to put chocolate chips on there, but I don't know.
I don't think it needs it, but like, I wouldn't say no.
Luck.
I wouldn't say no. We have them. Might be worth it. Maybe a small amount. So yeah, by final step, I actually meant penultimate step. And finally, Erica is going to be adding some milk chocolate morsels to the top, giving it a nice little decoration. Are you just doing lines?
Yeah, here, that'll just be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Polly, get out of there.
Polly's trying to sneak a chip. Your mom says, I'm going to need some of this tonight. Well, you know.
If you lived here.
Mm-hmm.
It is sad that you don't, but like.
Yeah, if you lived here, like, we're not going to eat all of this. Golly, we'd be like, hello, friends and family who live in Marlboro.
Yeah, we would come over to your house and give them to you.
We would love to give you some delicious, sweet baked goods.
Yeah, but you're not here, so we can't.
Sad. Really is a shame.
Oh my god.
Ellie says, shall I send you my address? You can overnight it to me.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't think this would ship very well.
No, because it has to be cold.
Yeah.
We have to put it in the freezer after this. It's very sad, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got to go in the freezer for, 2 hours, you said?
Yeah, something like that.
Sam said...
Should I do anything in the middle or just the sides? Like, should I make, like, a design or something?
Just recreate Argentina and chocolate chips.
Brendan.
I'm kidding. That's probably fine. So, Ellie says, but not enough for Isaac, just me. Do you know he has lost 33 pounds? Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
Congrats to Isaac. And Sam says, well, tell me where I can work that would pay me enough to afford your place.
Anywhere up here, because, like, wage is more here.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
The salaries are definitely higher because cost of living is higher, but I mean, you should look. I'm sure you could find something.
Of course, I get all excited about like doing a design. Not really anything fancy. I just wanted it to look good for when I post a picture of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the little X. That's cute.
Exie. Right?
Yeah.
But is it a sexy Exie or is it just
I think so.
an Exie?
Look at that.
It is sexy.
Beautiful.
Should I do anything else? Should I do like...
You could. I don't think it's necessary.
I kind of want to.
Then do it.
I don't know, because like that looks really cute. I think it's going to look even cuter. I don't know. Maybe this will be chocolate chip overload. But...
I don't think you can really have too many chocolate chips.
Yeah, we might end up eating this tomorrow, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's really cute.
Very cute. I love it. But yeah, so that's it, everyone. You'll see some nice pictures. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. You'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm very excited to eat this, and I hope you guys learned some good stuff about Argentina. Your mom says it's so pretty, which I agree.
Thank you.
And yeah, I believe the next time we'll be on will be later next week from a different locale.
No, it'll be early this week because we'll be making the thing from Cameroon.
We'll be making the cooking around the world dish from Cameroon probably on Tuesday, maybe Monday. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.